Hey everyone, welcome back to Easy English Way podcast, where we help you learn English the way it's really spoken.
That's right. I'm Maya, and I'm here with my co-host and good friend, Alex.
Hi guys, we're so happy to have you here. Every episode, we talk about real life situations, things that actually happen every day, so you can learn English that's natural and useful.
Exactly. No boring grammar lessons, no complicated textbooks. Just real English, real conversations, and real fun.
And remember, learning English doesn't have to be hard. It can be simple, easy, and enjoyable.
So today, we're going to talk about something we all experience, a morning in my life.
Mornings are special. They set the tone for the rest of your day.
And they're also full of great English phrases that you can use in your daily life. Learn English the way it's really spoken.
Episode 1, Waking Up and Starting the Day. All right, Maya, let's start with you. What's your morning like?
Well, my mornings are, let's say, not always perfect. The first thing I do when my alarm rings is hit the snooze button.
I think everyone does that. I set my alarm for 7 a.m., but I usually get out of bed around 7:20.
Same here. Sometimes I lie there thinking, just 5 more minutes, and suddenly it's 20.
That's so true. But once I finally get up, I stretch a little, take a deep breath, and drink a glass of water. It helps me feel awake.
Oh, that's a healthy start. I usually grab my phone right away. I check my messages and see what's happening in the world.
Yeah, I used to do that too, but now I try not to. I realized it makes me stressed. So instead, I focus on waking my body up first, a little stretching, maybe a few push-ups.
Wow, look at you being all healthy. I just go straight to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and splash cold water on my face. That really wakes me up.
Oh, I love that feeling. Cold water is the best alarm clock.
Definitely. Then I make my bed. It takes less than a minute, but it makes my room look clean and organized.
Totally agree. Making your bed is such a small thing, but it gives you this little sense of achievement first thing in the morning.
So what do you do next?
I usually open my window, let some fresh air in, and look outside for a minute. It's nice to see the sunlight.
Oh, that sounds peaceful. I like to play soft music in the background while I get ready. It puts me in a good mood.
Music really helps. Sometimes I play a podcast too, especially English ones, just to get my brain working.
Same. Listening to English while doing your morning routine is a great habit. You don't even realize you're learning.
So, let's give our listeners a few phrases they can practice.
Great idea. How about these? I hit the snooze button. I brush my teeth. I make my bed. I open the window. I listen to music.
Perfect. All of these are super common and useful. You can say them every single morning.
And the more you say them, the faster they'll become natural for you.
You know, I think the way we start our morning really affects how we feel all day.
Absolutely. Even small actions, like making your bed or smiling in the mirror, can make a big difference.
So true. And that's why we call this episode A Morning in My Life, because every morning can be a new beginning. Episode 2, Breakfast and Getting Ready. So, after brushing my teeth and making my bed, it's time for breakfast. I think breakfast is my favorite part of the morning.
Me too. I can't start my day without breakfast. I get really grumpy if I skip it.
Same here. So, what do you usually eat in the morning?
It depends. If I have time, I make oatmeal with banana and honey. It's healthy and keeps me full. But if I'm in a hurry, I just grab a slice of bread with peanut butter and a cup of coffee.
That sounds good. I usually make scrambled eggs with toast. And sometimes I drink tea instead of coffee.
Oh, you're a tea person. I can't live without coffee. I make mine strong, with a little bit of milk. The smell of coffee in the morning makes me happy.
Yeah, coffee people always say that. I like tea because it helps me wake up but still keeps me calm.
Do you usually eat breakfast alone or with someone?
Usually alone, because I like quiet mornings. I enjoy sitting near the window, watching people walking to work, and just taking a few minutes for myself.
That sounds peaceful. I like to play some music while eating breakfast. Sometimes, I even listen to our own podcast.
That's actually a really good idea. Listening to English while doing daily things is such a powerful way to improve.
Exactly. You don't need extra study time, you just make English part of your life.
After breakfast, what's next for you?
I clean up the dishes, then go to my room to get ready for work. I choose my clothes depending on the weather. So, I always check the weather app first.
Oh, that's smart. I always forget to do that and end up wearing the wrong clothes.
Yeah, you don't want to wear a sweater on a hot day or a t-shirt when it's raining.
True. I usually keep it simple: jeans, a t-shirt, and sneakers. I like to be comfortable.
Same here. Comfort over fashion, always. But if I have a meeting or special event, I try to dress up a little more.
Do you prepare your clothes the night before or in the morning?
I wish I could say the night before, but honestly, I decide in the morning. Sometimes it takes forever to choose.
That's so relatable. I try to prepare mine at night because mornings are not my best time. I'm always half asleep.
Same. That's why I need my coffee.
After getting dressed, I pack my bag. I make sure I have my wallet, keys, headphones, and a bottle of water.
Oh yes, that's important. I also bring a snack, like an apple or granola bar, just in case I get hungry later.
Good idea. It's better than spending money on snacks every day.
Exactly. And it's healthier, too.
You know, all these little steps, brushing teeth, making breakfast, getting ready, might sound boring, but they create your daily rhythm.
That's true. And it's also a great way to learn real English. When you describe what you're doing, like I'm making breakfast or I'm getting dressed, you're practicing naturally.
Exactly. You don't need to memorize long lists of words. Just talk about your life.
Right. Let's give our listeners some useful phrases they can practice from this part.
Sure, here are a few. I make breakfast. I drink coffee. I listen to music. I check the weather. I pack my bag.
Perfect. Try using these every morning. Say them out loud while you do your morning routine.
The more you speak, the more natural it becomes.
Exactly. Learning English doesn't have to be difficult. You just need to live it, one morning, one conversation at a time.
I like that. One morning, one conversation at a time. That should be our new motto.
Totally agree.
Episode 3: Leaving Home and Starting the Day. So, Maya, after breakfast and getting ready, what's next in your morning routine?
Well, after I finish my coffee and pack my bag, I quickly check if I've turned everything off: the lights, the stove, the fan. I always double check before leaving the house.
Oh, me too. I've left the lights on so many times. Once, I even forgot to unplug the iron. I spent the whole day worrying about it.
I've done that before too. That's why now I have a little checklist in my head: keys, phone, wallet, stove, lights. I go through it before walking out the door.
That's smart. I usually rush out of the house, and then halfway down the street, I suddenly think, did I lock the door? And have to go back.
Oh, that's the worst feeling. But it happens to all of us.
How do you usually go to work?
I usually take the subway. It's fast and convenient. I listen to music or a podcast during the ride. It helps me wake up and start the day in a good mood.
That's a great idea. I take the bus most mornings. Sometimes it's crowded, but I try to make the most of it. I put on my headphones and listen to something interesting, usually in English.
Perfect. That's a great way to practice listening skills. You can even repeat short sentences you hear, or describe what's happening around you in English.
Yes, like, I'm waiting for the bus, or there's heavy traffic today. It's simple, but it trains your brain to think in English.
Exactly. For example, this morning on my way here, I said to myself, the train is full. Everyone looks sleepy. It's funny, but it works.
I love that. You can even describe what people are wearing or what the weather is like. For example, it's sunny and warm, or people are wearing jackets because it's cold.
Right. You can turn your commute into a mini English lesson every day. You don't need extra study time, you just use the moments you already have.
Do you ever get stressed in the morning rush?
Oh yes, especially when I'm running late. I hate feeling rushed. That's why I try to prepare my things the night before, my clothes, my bag, even my breakfast ingredients.
That's really smart. I try to do that too. If I prepare in advance, my morning feels calm and organized.
Exactly. A calm morning makes a calm day. And it also gives you more time to think in English while you do things slowly.
Yes, I've noticed that too. When I'm relaxed, I can speak English better. But when I'm in a hurry, my brain just goes blank.
I know that feeling. That's why mornings are such a good time to practice. You're fresh, your mind is quiet, and you can really focus on your thoughts.
Let's give our listeners some useful morning phrases they can use when leaving the house.
Good idea. Here are a few. I'm getting ready to leave. I'm locking the door. I'm waiting for the bus. The traffic is heavy. I'm on my way to work.
These are super useful and easy to remember. You can say them every day, and soon they'll become automatic.
Yes. Try describing your actions in English as you do them. That's how language becomes part of your real life.
You know, mornings are more than just routines. They're a chance to set your mindset for the day.
So true. If you start your morning with calmness, gratitude, and a few words of English, you'll feel more positive all day long.
I couldn't agree more. English isn't just a subject. It's something you can live, feel, and enjoy.
Exactly. And every morning is a new opportunity to practice that. Wow, Alex, I really enjoyed today's topic. Talking about our mornings made me realize how many little moments can actually help us learn English.
Me too. Every small action, like brushing your teeth, making breakfast, or catching the bus, can be a chance to practice. You don't need a classroom, you just need awareness.
Exactly. You can describe what you're doing in English, talk to yourself in English, or even think in English while you make your coffee.
And that's the magic of it. When English becomes part of your everyday life, it stops being a subject and becomes something natural, like breathing.
You know, so many learners feel like English is too hard, too complicated. But it's really not.
It's just about small, consistent steps. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going.
That's right. Make English part of your mornings, your evenings, your walks, your meals. Little by little, your brain will start thinking in English automatically.
And the best part? You'll start feeling more confident every single day.
So, dear listeners, if you ever feel stuck or tired, remember this: you're not alone. Every English speaker in the world started where you are now.
Don't be afraid of mistakes. They're proof that you're learning, proof that you're trying.
Exactly. Keep smiling, keep speaking, and enjoy the journey. You're doing amazing.
And we'll be right here with you, helping you every step of the way, one conversation at a time.
Thank you for spending this morning with us on Easy English Way podcast.
We hope your mornings and your English keep getting brighter and easier.
Remember, English isn't difficult. It's just a daily habit, a little practice, and a lot of heart.
Well said, Maya. Don't forget to subscribe and share.
Keep practicing, stay curious, and remember, you're one conversation away from fluency.